Let's move straight to our next conversation. A budget is a government's financial plan detailing how resources will be raised, allocated, and spent to drive development within a specific fiscal year. As such, the Governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has presented a 4.23 trillion naira 2026 budget of shared prosperity to the State House of Assembly. Governor Sanwo-Olu said the proposal prioritizes infrastructure, expansion, human-centered approach, a thriving economy, and good governance. According to him, the budget is designed to consolidate ongoing projects while deepening economic inclusion across the state. Now let's share the story by TVC News' Adedoja Salam Adeni with you.
The Speaker's procession signals the commencement of the Lagos State 2026 budget presentation, marking the formal start of proceedings. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's arrival reflects a sense of camaraderie between the lawmakers and the executive. The Lagos State 2026 budget, tagged the Budget of Shared Prosperity, was presented by Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, outlining key priority areas including health, transportation, modern infrastructure, education, housing, agribusiness, and security, all geared toward building a Lagos that works for everyone.
Under our thriving 21st century megacity economy, this pillar believes focus on ensuring that Lagos maintains an advanced position and leading global subnational economy. I'm proud to disclose that in 2025, we're able to secure a 1 trillion in new investment commitments in our state. This reflects the heightened confidence that investors have in our state and in all of our economic agenda. Lagos continues to receive well over 35% of foreign direct investment into our country.
The governor announced a projected revenue of 3.994 trillion naira, comprising 3.120 trillion naira in internally generated revenue, deficit financing 243.33 billion naira, capital expenditure 2.185 trillion naira, and recurrent expenditure 2.052 trillion naira. The Speaker commended Governor Sanwo-Olu for what he described as commendable governor's stride and assured that the House will ensure a speedy passage of the 2026 budget.
Reflecting on 2025 fiscal year, I can say with confidence that the current budget execution has been promising, especially in health, education, transport, and security. For 2026, the proposed 4.237 trillion budget must match Lagosians' aspiration. It must further economic resilience, improve welfare, strengthen security, and build an enduring infrastructure.
This is the last full-year budget of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration. Adedoja Salam Adeni, TVC News, Lagos.
All right, if you just joined us, still journalist hangout. I still have Diwali Adeoye right here and Babajide Kolade Otitoju joining us from Abuja studios. So, BK, I'm going to start with you. A beautiful report there from Adedoja Salam Adeni talking about the budget presentation, budget proposal presentation. Now that the governors presented the budget proposal, what are the expectations of the budget for the continued growth of Lagos?
Well, if you listen to the governor, by the way, that was a very impressive budget speech by the governor of Lagos State. I was really impressed. My wish is that all the promises he made in that budget document will be fulfilled, because that is what Lagosians want to see. The governor said, our state is maturing, diversifying and embracing new frontiers across investment, tourism, technology, and sustainable innovation. He then talked about his desire to build a Lagos that works for everyone. That's why he called it budget of shared prosperity. So he said, we will push major projects to completion, expand drainage systems, and advance smart city solutions for better connectivity, transport management, sustainable housing, and public service delivery. So this budget is anchored on 4 pillars. It intends to achieve 4 major goals. That is a deeper social support system, job expansion, accelerated infrastructure delivery, and pushing through new development frontiers. Of course, for every budget, the devil is in the funding. You can come up with budget that promises so many things, but how do you then access the funds that you need to implement the budget? So the governor says he plans to fund the budget through IGR of 3.112 trillion. And of course, revenue from the center, the distributable revenue from the center. The rest, according to him, will be augmented by bond issuance and loans. So, listening to him and reading the reports about that budget presentation, you can see that here is a governor who sees Lagos as being in a tremendous opportunity to do great things. He described Lagos as the second largest city-state in Africa after Cairo. So Lagos already sees itself as a continental big player. Yes, it's like it's already the economy of Lagos is bigger than the economy of so many African countries. So
that's true.
It now sees itself as a continental big player. And for that reason, urban renewal, waste management, which, if properly done, will help address the perennial flooding that we witness in Lagos. So the governor is thinking of investing in this area, investing solidly in waste management as a way of improving, mitigating the problem of flooding that we have in Lagos. And he's also thinking of using that budget to support the acceleration of economic growth through the MSMEs and startups. And I agree that if we provide tremendous support for the MSMEs and fund startups, assist young people, for example, who have great dreams but who need some level of support so that they can fly. If Lagos continues to do that, definitely we will see an expansion of Lagos in the area of capacity. We will see the Lagos economy continuing to grow and probably maybe in the coming years even become bigger than Cairo.
Absolutely.
In terms of capacity. So there is a lot that the governor needs to do as he continues to, as he moves closer to his final year in office. And I want to believe that this is the most important budget that he has had to come up with. Because after this, 2027 is the stamina year.
Yes.
So the 2026 budget is very critical.
Very critical.
It has to be well implemented. The deliverables must be visible to the people of Lagos who continue to pay their taxes so that Lagos can retain its position as a very, very strong state economically. Especially in the area of internally generated revenue.
All right.
There is opportunity for expansion.
Absolutely.
And hopefully, we'll continue to see that expansion in the Lagos of our dream.
All right, beautiful one, BKO. But let's do a quick reflection, okay? Yeah. Now that the governor has presented a 4.2 trillion naira budget, which he themed shared prosperity, let's talk about the budget performance. for 2025. How would you assess the 3.366 trillion naira budget of the Lagos State government? So far, so good.
Well, I think one thing we should realize is that in looking at Lagos, we need to appreciate its, opportunities and then its challenges. I think it was the deputy governor that said that some 6,000 people visit Lagos every day. And out of that 3,000 people, half of them don't want to go back, to where they came from. So it means that Lagos receives an average of 3,000 visitors every day.
Every day.
And then when we are talking about population, the population keeps growing in geometric proportion every day. Cairo that, Biko mentioned, I think it's about 22 million. But people are even saying that Lagos is almost about 27 million people now in terms of population. These people, when they come in, they want to live, they want to eat, they want to, enjoy the benefits of everything. So government, the Lagos State government has a lot of challenges. And given the situation in other parts of the country, people displaced in Middle Belt, in some West African countries, people are.
Everybody wants to come to Lagos.
Wants to come to Lagos. And people here don't want to leave, So now, when you look at the budget performance last year, and even compare with what we have this year, I think we have an increase of about 3 trillion in the past 4 or 5 years. So it's the biggest in terms of, it means that...
from 1.1 trillion in 2021
to,
now we have
3 trillion, So it means that Lagos is actually has improved a lot in terms of IGR.
Yes.
I think last year IGR was about 1.something trillion. Now you are talking about 3.something trillion.
Okay.
So it means that in terms of the ability of the state to generate funds in order to meet the prevailing challenges that come almost every day, that are not even predicted. I think the government is doing a lot in terms of wealth generation.
Okay.
And I also think that if you look at the performance of last year, there are some projects that one can, milestones that one cannot ignore, compared with what we have in other parts of the country, like the red line, the red rail line, the blue rail line, then the Lagos Arena that has a capacity of 10,000, that can accommodate 10,000 people. Then you are talking about the Ome-Eko, then you are talking about the roads in Badagry, in Etiosa, then the Six Research Institute, that was, established by the Lagos State government. So I think in terms of, what the government is doing, there are striking achievements, that one cannot, things that will last for a very long time.
Yes.
So I think in terms of performance, it's not so what we can do. I mean, it's for a symposium discussion, but I think just taking a short overview of what the government has done in terms of, in the context of the challenges facing the state, I think we can give the government more than a pass mark.
More than a pass mark. All right, we look just in maybe 1 minute. BKO, it themed it shared prosperity. How do you think this budget will translate to ordinary Lagosians? Particularly low-income households, facing rising transport, all of those things.
Yes, the budget talks about housing, affordability, quality education, strengthening healthcare, and widening the social protection. That was something that really got me interested, because the governor made it clear that this budget, they are going to try to achieve greater social protection. And that is, when you are talking about social protection, you are talking about the ordinary man.
Yes.
You are talking about every Lagosian, tax-paying Lagosian. Government has to deliver good governance. Government has to meet the people at the point of their needs. There are so many people that Nigerians do on their own that normally government should be doing for them. We are sinking our own boreholes to provide water. Affordable housing is not common. In fact, one governor once said there's no low-cost cement. That is the same cement that people buy. But it is possible for government to work towards achieving affordable housing.
Affordable housing.
And encouraging a situation where mortgages can thrive. Mortgages are easy for people to deal with because you pay over a long time. So it does not put too much pressure on people. This, if our government can work hard to achieve this, many of our underserved people, when we talk about housing, they will at least be able to benefit from the hard work that our government talk about investing in governance. People need to benefit. Let's have more schools, especially in the underserved areas. Let's have more primary health centers in the underserved areas. Let's have quality education delivered to every Lagosian child, not just those who can afford it. And let's have affordable housing, as I talked about earlier.
All right, BK.
Urban renewal is very important.
Very, very important.
We also need to work on that.